Welcome to my channel. I bought this boat, moved onto it with my dog, and I'm fixing it up. I bought it on Marketplace. I hadn't seen it before. I went to go get it. I drove about 13 hours, packed up everything in my car. This is my first time getting into it after signing the papers. And yeah, this is exactly how it is the time that I bought it. Everything in here, you see it is exactly how it's left. Um, from here on out, I'm going to start clearing off all the stuff that I know I'm not going to need and want, which is a lot, and start moving on my stuff that is on the car and bringing it aboard. So that's going to take up the next few days. Here's Millie getting a little more comfortable on the boat, going to and from. She's become an absolute rock star and is a total sea dog at this point. This is it. I'm finally leaving. Here we are leaving the strait and getting into the harbor, and I'm going to try to mash up my map with the video that you guys are seeing now. So like where the map left is where the video picks up, if that makes sense. Girl, sailing pup. So when I left the harbor, this is where I first intended to go to, but when I was sailing next to it, I didn't really like the look of it. It didn't look that interesting, so I saw this other beach, dipped in there. Also didn't look that intriguing, so I just decided to keep on going out into the harbor here. And this is kind of when I decided that I can see the mountains over there and they don't look that far. Maybe I should just go for it. So that's what I ended up doing. This is when I first kind of made that decision and immediately started getting into nonsense and issues. Went into this obstruction, which is obviously not good, and then went right through the practice firing range and saw a bunch of helicopters and stuff, which is kind of cool, but probably shouldn't have gone that way. A little figure eight. Nice, not so efficient line there. Had to restart the map, backwards and forth, big loop. Not so bad there. This is actually where I went to bed, and I just tied up the tiller and I went in circles for a few hours. That was pretty chill. Went into the wrong direction when I woke up. Well, it's officially been 24 hours. Congratulations. We did it. We didn't do it, but it's been 24 hours. We still have a ways to go. That pass there is pretty much exactly where we're going. We're just going to turn the corner there. But we've just been following the shoreline for a while now. Looking at the scenery, and you can see in the distance there, that is where we came from. Pretty much. It's all coming along. Oh, yeah, I had to stop because it's a crazy amount of seaweed on the prop. From there, I just kept on moving. After I cleaned the seaweed, I got to see this cool buoy with the picture coming up. Yep. And unfortunately right here, my engine died on me. My propeller spun due to the weeds, I think. And that's where I was trying to go, the lighthouse bay. I was so close. And I ended up just drifting away. And look how lucky this is. If you want to pause, you can see all the rocks in the ground is G and the R's are the rocks. And I just weave in between. I have no power here. I'm just floating in. And eventually I just drop my anchor because I get close to shore. The total trip took like 28 hours opposed to like 6. It was pretty crazy. Here's some pictures from the bay when we drop anchor. See the boat in the background. Then this nice guy gave me a tow to a slightly nicer spot. I dropped anchor in front of his house and he didn't really want me there, so he's just kind of the route that he takes me to. And I ended up spending a full week on this island just waiting for a propeller to get to me. Yeah, here's Millie celebrating when she gets to land. I felt bad for her being aboard that long, but she, like I said, is an absolute rock star, certified sea dog. The island itself is beautiful. Lots of otters, lots of seals tied up. I was getting at some flies here. And yeah, we went for some hikes. There's lots of deer. I caught a fish. I used that fish to catch a crab. I ate the crab. I got super sick because I didn't check for red tide. Here's some scenery from the bay I was just docked in. And yeah, from there I just kept on going. Like I said, a full week later, and look how nice and smooth that line is with the new propeller. Like, it was so fast compared to my old one. We only stayed there for a day, kept on going down, and eventually we got to Victoria, where we geared up and moved back to Sydney, where we are now. And yeah, here's the boat today after we kind of got all that other junk off, did a little bit of demo. That's sitting on top of the boat now and needs to be moved to shore. A little kitchen area, nothing glamorous. It's the bay that I'm in at the moment. It's super calm. It's actually a bird sanctuary. It's very nice. It's kind of my pantry at the moment. Sails, some random tools, battery. Here's the kitchen area. There's a little diesel oven. That's all kind of stripped. Sink. The sleeping area. Kind of the hallway. All stuff that needs to, kind of building materials, I guess. That's the sleeping area. Cutie patootie. Hello. So from here on out, I'm just going to keep on stripping it down, tearing stuff away, and building it back up. But please let me know in the comments what sort of content you guys would like to see in the future, because we really have no real plans other than to just kind of adventure around once this thing gets built up. So yeah, thank you for watching.